What up, y'all? It's your boy Joel. I'm here to talk about two fights. Uh, Brandon Rios versus Antillon, and Paul Williams against Lara, which are both occurring tomorrow. Sorry to make these late predictions, but had to be done. I wanted to speak about Paul Williams first versus Lara. I believe this is a very, very interesting fight. I'm surprised there's not. Maybe there's not a lot of hype in this fight because Lara's last performance wasn't so spectacular, and Brandon Rios versus Antillon is way more interesting, and it's gonna be a much more exciting fight, which is perfectly understandable, but. I have a good feeling about this fight. One, I feel that boxers in general, just any boxer, when the pressure is put on them, like Paul Williams likes to do, it becomes an exciting fight. So whenever a boxer, like when I mean a boxer, like not a physical guy, someone like let's say Floyd Mayweather or Roy Jones Jr., when they get a guy who is putting the pressure on them, it makes it such an entertaining fight because you get to see the craft performed at the highest level. And I believe Paul Williams and Lara are at the highest level, despite whatever you might think of them. You know, Paul Williams getting knocked out and Lara, you know, laying the egg against Carlos Molina, you know. But yeah, these guys, I believe that Paul Williams' pressure makes an exciting fight against anybody, unless he fights somebody like Bernard Hopkins or something, who back in the '90s made dreadful fights, like that were unbearable to watch. Yeah, but I believe Paul Williams has the edge in this fight. I just believe he's coming with a chip on his shoulder. He's coming to prove. A lot of people are wondering, he's taking a big break. Is it gonna be the same? If he was taking a big break and if he was a fighter who relied on reflexes, someone like a Sergio Martinez, who coincidentally knocked him out, I would be concerned. But when it comes to pressure, I don't believe that anything is necessary. Nothing. It's not necessary to worry. I believe that he would just come and he'll still throw punches, and like he does. Maybe he'll do it in a more reserved way. Maybe he'll do it more of a more movement of his head. Trying to stay away from punches and stuff like that. But I believe it's still gonna be a same old Paul. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. So if he's a fighter, that's who he is. So I believe Lara's reluctance to throw punches because he's a boxer or whatever is gonna affect him, and I'm picking Paul Williams by late stoppage. Believe it or not, I believe he's gonna make a big statement. He's gonna call out Sergio Martinez, and Sergio Martinez is not gonna fight him, and nor would I want to see that fight. I would like to see Paul Williams beat this guy and maybe beat another top level guy, and then maybe see that fight emerge. Getting to the fight that I really want to talk about is Brandon Rios versus Antillon. This fight is definitely gonna be a barn burner, fight of the year candidate. Well, for as long as it lasts, because if it lasts long enough. But I'll definitely be satisfied if they give me 3 rounds of something like Hagler Hearns or something. Maybe I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but 3 rounds like that would definitely not be disappointing. But yeah, I'm favoring. I have a bias towards the fight because a lot of you guys, I know you guys are subscribed to ES News. Eli Sackback, he goes to the Robert Garcia gym and whatever. I see how Brandon Rios is. He does a lot of donations and his jokes or whatever. So I kind of grown to like Brandon Rios. So I definitely have I guess favoritism in this fight, like unlike I do in other videos that I do. But that's not the reason why I'm picking Brandon Rios to win, which I am by late stoppage. You know, I'm picking him because I feel he's younger, he's fresher. If you hear Urbano Antillon, who's been in a lot of wars, and has been in a lot of sparring wars. If you guys want to see, he sparred Edwin Valera. That's on YouTube. He used to spar Manny Pacquiao, and you know, these guys not exactly feather dusters. You know, these guys can bang. So, and then he's been in a lot of wars himself, and you hear the way he talks, he like slurs, and he's like, you know, and Brandon Rios in the press conference was making fun of him, like, oh yeah, can I get a translator? I can't understand this guy, you know. So he definitely sounds a little punch drunk, and you know that concerns me. You know, he had surgery on his nose. I know this was quite a while ago, but still, you know, once you break a bone, it's never the same. So he had surgery on his nose, and from the war he had with Humberto Soto. So it's definitely something to be worried about. Not, you know, I'm not saying, oh, just this fight. I'm saying, like, for future, like, after he retires, like, there's something to worry. Maybe he should just hang up the gloves after this fight if he gets knocked out brutally, or if it's long, brutal fight. Something like a Toro Gotti, Mickey Ward fight. You know, but it's definitely going to be entertaining. If you guys have something to do that day, do not, I repeat, do not miss the Brandon Rios Urbano Antillon fight. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm guaranteeing it. And yeah, basically there's going to be a lot of infighting in this fight. You know, expect these guys to go in the middle and just basically beat the crap out of each other until one gets tired, and then they're fighting off the ropes, because the one that gets tired is going to want the ropes to hold them up from going down. And it's basically going to be a knockout. Alright guys, well, you guys let me know what you guys think about this fights about these fights, and leave a comment right down there, and I'll get back to you. Peace.